Hello folks, this is Morgan Hill with your July 2015 Educational Economic Update. In this month's video, we'll talk about some of the major economic events from last month and give you some insight into what they might mean for you as an investor. Please stay tuned at the end for a required disclosure statement. Greece was again at the center of headlines last month as the country edged ever closer to financial meltdown. On the domestic side, second quarter earnings season kicked off, giving investors a clearer picture of how companies did last quarter. In mid-July, Greek and European negotiators were finally able to hammer out a compromise that keeps Greece in the Eurozone while instituting some reforms creditors wanted to see. However, the wheels seem to be coming off the deal already, as both sides ultimately want very different things. Greeks want austerity relief and debt restructuring, while creditors want further reforms. Will the deal lead to a final resolution on Greece's issues? We're not so sure. Earnings season came into focus in July, and the picture so far is just so-so. Out of 263 S&P 500 companies, earnings were up just 3.2% year over year on essentially flat revenues. The energy sector is dragging on overall earnings growth because of very low oil prices. Taking energy companies out, analysts expect overall S&P earnings to be up 5.3% year over year on a 1.2% higher set of revenues. The results tell us that a lot of the weakness companies are experiencing in the first quarter stayed with them in the second. Will U.S. firms be able to shake off the doldrums in the second half of the year? It's hard to say. With the European and Chinese economies still struggling with growth, the global demand picture doesn't look too strong. Now, domestically, the economic picture is doing reasonably well. Hiring is increasing steadily, and wage growth is edging upward. But consumer sentiment dropped in July, probably because of concerns about Greece and China. We also got our first look at second quarter gross domestic product, which showed that the economy grew at 2.3% last quarter. Now, while economists had predicted higher growth, it's still a vast improvement on the half a percent the economy grew in the first 3 months of the year. The Federal Reserve met again in July, and though no interest rate changes were announced, the central bank reiterated its intentions to raise rates this year. The Fed cited improvements in the job market in support of its intentions, though future decisions will still be contingent on further job gains. Are expectations baked into stocks and bonds? We don't know for certain, but the Fed has been telegraphing its rates play for months now, so we hope that markets won't overreact when rates finally start to go up. Now, how fast will interest rates go up when they do? We don't know how fast the Fed will start raising rates, but everything they've said thus far tells us they'll move cautiously and keep an eye on the data as they go. How soon will your credit card rates go up? Well, that depends on your card, but it might happen in the very next billing period. Looking ahead, investors will be looking for earnings surprises and gauging expectations for the third quarter. The economic picture is pretty mixed right now, so investors will be keeping a close eye on data in the coming weeks. As always, we're keeping a close eye on the markets and will update you as necessary. That's it for the July Educational Economic Update. If you have any questions or concerns about what we've discussed, please give our office a call at the number below. Please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you'd like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at 1-800-887-9647. We'd be happy to talk with you. While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Once again, this is Morgan Hill with Hill & Hill Financial, signing off for the month of July 2015.